After a tiresome journey from the UK, we finally arrived at Petit Pretre, a fantastic venue in the Champagne region of France. After a warm welcome from the owner Bob,
but he started without me.
All anglers took a walk around both Chapel Lake and Cloisters Lake in the anticipation of the all-important draw, with the aim of 4 anglers fishing on each of the 2 main lakes.
That's the opposite.
8. 3.
With the draw done and dusted, we have Stuart and Tyler, Mick and Luke on Chapel Lake, and over on Cloisters Lake, Dan and Keith, Lane and Barry.
Well, you find us in the Petit Pretre clubhouse. It's the opening night and we're all sitting here full of anticipation. We're pretty tired, we've had a long drive, it's been a long day. We're all going to finish a lovely bit of grub that Bob's done for us, a couple of beers, and we'll probably put the rods out just on darkness. But I know myself and the other lads are really excited to get going. Got 4 lads over on Chapel, myself and 3 others over on Cloisters. It's going to be the start of an amazing 7 days. Let's see what happens.
Well done, mate.
Well, I cannot believe it. The first bite on the first night at Petit Pretre, which I still can't say properly. And we've got a 60, sorry, how big was he, boys? £60.7 common. Everyone's on the chorizo. I fancy mixing it up a bit, so I've gone with the maple and mulberry, but with loads of the house pellet. And yes, 18mm hardened hooker on the bottom, with a chorizo pop-up. So there was an element of the chorizo in there, you know, just to, but trying to be a little bit different, but it certainly paid off. Let's see if we can get him up for you. And there we go. You aren't going to grumble with the 60 of the first bite on the first night, are you? It was on a Sit D multi-rig for anyone that's interested. And out in open water as well. This place is full of features, but this was taken out in open water. So that's one way to kick off your week. Go on, you big beautiful carp, come on!
Okay, so here we are at Petit Pretre. We've had the rods out for about 4 hours. Trying something different this time. I'm using method feeder. I'm using the new garlic infusion 6mm dumbbell wafters. And the first fish to fall to them is this beautiful dumpy 31-pound 5-ounce mirror. So here she is, an absolute peach. 31 pound 5 ounces. Bosh.
Well, as opening nights go at a new venue, I think that's been pretty spectacular. On a personal note, we've chipped in with the first one, £32 common, really lovely fish, really hard fight in here. The water's very coloured, right under the rod tip. They really do put up a fight. But around the lakes, it's been nothing short of spectacular. Over on the Chapel Lake, Luke has had an opening night 60. Lane to the left of us has had an opening night 40. My partner in crime, Keith, has got a lovely 26 to show you next. But we are blown away. The stamp of fish, and we are not even 24 hours in. It's pretty incredible. Fantastic venue, right in the heart of the Champagne region. And I am pleased as punch to kickstart the week with that lovely common. We're going to get this one back now, have a look at Keith's, and then we're going to go up to Lane Swim.
Well, what a great way to start the week. Dan's just had that lovely £32 common,
And I've got this lovely 26-pound mirror. House boilie, house pellet, the Tritzo doing the job again. What a lovely way to start the week. We're going to get this one back, go and have a look at the one that Lane's got, which I believe's a 40 plus mirror.
Opening night 41 pounder. Caught on the ever faithful elevate baked garlic. Fished with 2 little white garlic pillows. Caught just for first light. Been a good night all around the lake for everyone. Let's hope we can get a few more.
Well, it's the morning after the night before, and I thought I'd talk to you about the rig that managed to snare that lovely 60-pound plus common. I mean, I still can't quite believe me luck, but everything changed for me. I was originally going to fish solid bags, crush, and when I got to the lake, I could see there was a lot of roach in the lake, which means that was out the question. So I, had to think on my feet, and I went in the mix. I went 15 mil maple and mulberry. I actually used some of the house pellet, which is 14 mil feed pellet. I think you can never really go wrong with what they're feeding to put in the lake. Now the lake has been predominantly fished with chorizo. Me being me, I wanted to be a bit different. I did put just a few handfuls of the chorizo crush in there, just to give it an element. But the main sort of backbone of the mix was the maple. So leaning on that, I've used an 18 mil hardened hook bait, the hardened dumbbells, with a 15 mil pop-up on the top, which is the natural chorizo pop-up. So fishing a pretty big snowman, and honestly, my intention was to try and catch the bigger fish. I said to Dan actually before I got in the swim that I was going to try and fish in such a way that might get me a bigger, and it seems to have worked. So yeah, that's it really. I mean, other than that, I did put some chorizo liquid in there and just a little bit of rock salt, but the main basis of the mix was whole boilie, pellet and a big old snowman.
Absolutely stunning. Not big, but great looking fish. Morning guys, here we go. Second fish of the trip. Early morning. Again caught on the method feeder. Not a big fish, very pretty. Caught it on the 6 mil garlic infusion dumbbell wafters that hopefully we're going to release later this year. Second one of the trip. I'm approaching this year, not just Petit Pretre, but I'm approaching this year with a different method. I'm just going to be method feeding. It's not something that I've done before. I've done it a little bit of match fishing, but that's years and years ago. So I'm going to talk through my method. So what I always do, even in my carp fishing, no matter what I do, is I always start off with a 17 litre bucket. I fill it up with the lake water, and I always put whichever liquid I'm using, I'll put 500 ml in. So this one is the Nui liquid, which is the sweet corn. I'll put that in and I'll let that sit for about 2 hours. I'll let that sit for. I'm pretty lucky. So there's 8 of us fishing this week doing this film, but I get to do all of the development. So I've got the new 8 mil garlic infusion wafters. Yeah, I did say 8 mil. And I've also got these that I've been working on, which is jumbo maize. And the jumbo maize they've been cooked off, they've been soaked in maple and mulberry, and then they've been preserved in rock salt. And I've had them in there for about 6 months, and they smell absolutely divine. And it's really simple what I'm doing. So I'm just using the standard 2 mil pellet, which is your maple and mulberry 2 mil pellet. I'm using the method feeder. I don't really know much about method feeding, but I've given it a go. So I've got one of the moulds. Let's undo that, get that ready. Get that ready. And so what I'm basically doing is I'm getting a bit of the 2mm mix into the mould. Yeah. And if you can imagine, that there would have my 3-inch rig, hair rig. And at the end of that would be my 8mm wafter. That goes in. You'd have a rig on there that would come over the top. But before that, you'd put some more 2mm pellet on top, a little bit more than that. And then you'd have a push down. So you push down as hard as you can. That's about right. And then you would push it out. So when that comes out, that's what I'm fishing. The mix I'm using is a ground bait mix that I want to release later on this year. I've got some 12mm maple and mulberry, I've got some 12mm garlic, and I've got 2, 4 and 6mm pellet, and that's it. That's all I'm using in that mix. So yeah, that's what's caught me 2 fish. Happy days.
So you find me here on Chapel Lake. We'll talk you through the tactics with my approach. So the rig of choice for me is 5 to 6 inches of the jelly wire, and that consists of a size 4 trapper. Included with that bait of choice will be a cultured garlic bottom bait and a new test pop up on there. So the approach I've been doing over on the bay there, I've had to wash the line across, just keeping the line out of the water, letting the fish come in and go as and when they want. So the bait of choice, what I'm putting out is a mixture of garlic crush, including the liquids, the oils, and some 12mm and 15mm garlic whole boilies. Spend the rest of the day watching, looking, and see how we get on.
Well, what a fantastic start to our time here in France. An incredible morning, genuinely blown away. The stamper fish that the lads are catching, and we are only on morning 1. Probably is a good time for me to talk about the venue and the lake that we're situated on now. You find myself, Keith, Lane and Barry. We're fishing cloisters. It's a 7.5 acre lake. It is very, very old. The monks actually dug this lake by hand in the 15th century, and it's got so many characteristics. It really is a fantastic place to be. I've fished so many lakes in and around France, and especially the Champagne region, and this lake is very unique. It's very special to Bob, the owner, and I can see why. It's a fantastic venue, and the stamper fish is nothing short of sensational. We know this lake is home to some incredible fish up to in excess of £60. A nice mixed bag of commons and mirrors, and some really lovely scaly ones, and a couple of levers thrown in for good measure too. It's probably a good time to talk about my opening gambit with the bait application, the baiting approach and rig choice. This venue is a boilie and pellet only venue. The house boilies that they sell here, they're actually elevate baits. A lot of chorizo goes in, so it would have been silly to bring anything apart from the main makeup of the mix being the chorizo. My mix is 70% chorizo and 30% garlic. I love to use this mix at all times of the year. What that also gives me is different hook bait options. I've gone in with my tried and tested D-rigs, really simple, coated D-rigs. This one you'll see here, it's got an 18mm hard chorizo dumbbell, tipped off with a really nice visual, large pink pillow. That presentation there, it acts like a wafter. It's got an element of weight with the hard durable bottom bait and the buoyancy of the pillow. Really simple presentation, super effective, and one I've got maximum confidence in. So as I touched on, there is an element of garlic infusion in my mix, and that means I've got multiple hook bait choices. This one here is a little 15mm garlic infusion dumbbell, but this time with a 10mm pastel pink squid pillow. Perfectly counterbalanced yet again, And I've actually had the bite on the larger chorizo this morning, the 32 pounder. So for tonight, I'm going to have 2 rods on this presentation with the same visual colour, but I am going to stick with the garlic as it is in my mix. That there is 2 presentations that I've got the utmost confidence in. It's already done me a bite, and I'm pretty sure throughout the duration of our stay, it's going to put many more fish on the bank for me.
Right, it's now mid-morning on our first morning here. After that 26-pound mirror early this morning, the same rod is off again. And look at that. What an absolute pristine cracking mirror that is. Weighing 38.4 £. Again, on the house boiling pellet, the chorizo from Elevate Baits. What a cracking clean fish that is, and what a way to start the week. Rig wise, I'm going in with a rig that I use a hell of a lot at home. Simple Ronnie rig. Chorizo hard hooker, 15mm, and one of the little pink chorizo pillars on top. Where Dan's using the garlic and the chorizo mix, I'm doing it a bit different. Something that I always use and done really well in the past on. It's just all out chorizo. Loads of chorizo crush in there, 15mm boilies, 12mm boilies. Plenty of that to boost it up. And I'm also using some of the new canned chili liquid. We're now approaching 24 hours into the session. I've already had 2 fish, a mid-20, an upper 30, so the tactics seem to be working straight from the word go. So for the rest of the week, I'm going to continue with what I'm doing, keep pressing that repeat button, and unless anything changes, the runs dry up or whatever, I will keep them tactics.
Well, we have thrown in a little twist to this week's angling. Here at Petit Pretre, he does have a 3rd lake. We do believe, and we've been told, on good guidance from the owner, that it's good for a few bites. Now, we've set ourselves up in pairs before we came. Tyler, you were with?
Stuart.
I'll be with Keith Pickett.
Myself with Lane. And I'm going with Luke.
So there's going to be 4 pairs. They're going to be going head to head. Tomorrow is going to be the first eliminator between 2 of the pairs. And inside this bucket, inside the eggs, we've got the pairs. There will be forfeits and there will be progression for the winners. There's going to be forfeits throughout the week. We'll talk about those later on, but no one is going to like these. Mick, let's get going.
First up, you, Dan.
The first pair tomorrow, in the first match, the first eliminator will be Dan and Keith. Ty?
Ty, you going in for you, Stu?
Yeah, go on, Dan. That's not bad. Mick and Lane.
Yes, come on!
So me and Keith versus Mick and Lane.
Stu's going down.
That will be Tuesday then. We are going to have...
So that is me and Luke. Go, Luke, you boy.
All right, boy.
And that will leave...
That will leave
That's the last.
Stu and Ty.
Stu and Tyler. So we're going to have 2 eliminators. They're going to run for 4 hours, from 11 till 3. The peak sunshine, the peak times of the day. It is going to be 1 rod per angler, 1 landing net per team, no bait boats, no rowing boats, no rules. Yeah. And going in the bucket now is 4 forfeits. And they ain't very nice. Well, we've just been informed exactly what the 4 forfeits are, and the one I certainly don't want to put in my mouth is the fermented Malaysian duck egg. Me and Keith have to win tomorrow. I cannot put that in my mouth.
Right, I do not want that duck egg, but I can't have brown sauce. I find that too spicy, so I think the chip is going to be the end of me, really. I don't want to do any of them.
So I knew there were challenges, but I never knew they was that bad. And for me, it's got to be the fish. That's going to be the enemy, that one. Anything else, I'll still be bad, but that fish is going to be no-go.
Oh, none of it. I'm no good with spice whatsoever, so I'm no good with texture either, so I don't really want to eat the eggs. I don't want to eat none of it, to be honest with you, Tone.
What challenge do I least want to do? I don't want to, I'm scared of heights, so I don't want to do the parachute jump. What challenges are there? I'm not actually bothered about doing any of them because I ain't doing none of them. Because apparently it's only the losers, isn't it? Yeah, I'm alright. Who I got in the first round? Me. Bazza and Luke. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm confident.
Well, the one for me would be the duck egg. I'm not looking forward to it. Really am not looking forward to it.
Mate, I do not want that fish. 100% I don't want that fish.
So after seeing all the options, which none of them are any good whatsoever, I can't have anything chili. So if we do lose, which I'm not going to, it'll have to be the egg.
So here we go, what a wake-up call. £39.8 on the maple and mulberry dumbbell wafter over at Method Feeder. Absolutely stunning, I'm made up.
Second night in, £38.5. Bit late to the party with this one. Everyone else on the lake's caught. I was starting to feel a little bit of pressure. This one was fished far to the far margin on a little garlic bottom bait dumbbell and a little Tritzo pink topper. So yeah, very happy with this one.
Well, that is a fine way to start the second morning here in France. Lovely fish, £25. But I've got to say, when I was playing this, 10 to 5 this morning, everything was frozen. It's absolutely freezing. The mist is clearing now, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a sunny day. There's been a couple of other fish caught, but the bites are definitely quite challenging to come for at the moment. That is the second bite off the middle rod. The same tactics, chorizo crush, the winning hook bait, chorizo dumbbell, and a little pink topper. But today, I'm going to get the thinking cap on, going to look for two other areas to try and get the other rods getting some action. But today is Judgment Day. It's the all-important first day for the trials. Myself and Keith have got a little bit of prep work to do now, just after breakfast, because we do not want any of those nasties. We'll get this one slipped back now and start the hard work.
Well, it's time for match one on the Temple Lake. After drawing straws, the angling pair up will decide which side of the lake they want to fish, and only that side. With Dan and Keith taking victory on pulling straws, they decided to go for the right-hand side of the lake, which left Lane and Mick with the left-hand side.
So I've seen a couple on top.
Have you?
Yeah, cruising through.
Whereabouts?
See it. If you have a look, see the dark shapes over there?
Yeah.
They're cruising through.
Are they?
From this side of the island, up in that channel, that's fallen tree.
He who dares win, Rodders. He who dares wins.
It's been a frantic start. 3 bites in probably the opening 10 minutes. Keith's lost one, so I've just got to concentrate because we don't want 3 losses on the bounce. Oh, me! The swim just gave way. Hey Keith, hurry up, mate.
Yeah, I am, mate. I've got to get that out though, Dan.
You know where I can stand and where I can't. The whole floor's moving. Keith, careful where you stand, son. Come on, son, get ready.
Get in there.
No, son. Hey, you ain't.
Right, this is ready.
Keith, keep him bouncing round, son. Keep him bouncing round, son. 16.12 tone. £16.12. Going to get this one back now. Keith's wrapping up his rod again, as he's got one in the landing net. And yeah, things are heating up here. Very, very good start.
19.14. There you go, second one on the scoreboard for me and Dan. £19, 14 ounces. Dropped the first one, unfortunately. But it started really well. Mine and Dan's side of the swim. We've had 3 bites between us in the first 40 odd minutes. Let's get this one back. The rod's back out, they're on the spot. Hopefully get another one.
Go on, Mick. Am I allowed to land it for him?
Yeah.
Just want to check before you pull me up on that and all.
All right, boy.
Okay, make sure you don't lose it, Rick.
No,
Where's that going?
no, she's all right, boy. She's all
Don't listen to him, Mick. Concentrate, mate.
Where's the fight? What's the first time you've had a week?
Yeah.
I've had that rod back out by now on the spot.
Dan, can you keep on your own side, mate, please?
Oh! As you said that, did you? Now the banter started.
Let's get going. Let's get another one out. Come on.
Well, we are just over an hour in, and you're already feeling the tension and the pressure. There's been a couple of fish lost, and there's also been a couple of fish banked. Fortunately for me and Keith, they've both been this side. But since we've put the rods out and done a little bit of commotion now, it looks a little bit lifeless. When we came on, there was a little bit of fizzing, maybe the odd fish rolling under the trees opposite, but it's definitely quietened up. So we're going to refresh the rods. We've got the timers on still. We're going to keep pushing that repeat button because we know how vitally important weight could be, even ounces and pounds.
Right, here we go then. First fish for Mick and I. £19, 6 ounces. Caught on the ever faithful garlic from Elevate Baits. So get this one back and hopefully a few more. I can put the other boys under pressure. Cheers, heads.
It's going to take me around that island, mate. Worth the move to the other side there, wasn't it? Yeah. Get it in there, Dan. Go on, boy.
4, 7, 18.7.
Another one here, £18.7, I think it weighed. Gives us a 2 fish lead again after the £19 that Lane just had. Happy days. The rod's back out on the spot. See if we can get another one. Strengthen that lead up. Let's get it back.
So we reached that 2 hours, the halfway stage of the match. Keith has just had another fish. So that's 3 fish to Keith and Dan, and there's 1 fish to Mickey and Lane. Still all to play for. It can change. There are fish showing in Lane's swim, so all to play for. it's still relatively close.
Yeah, sweet.
Hope it ain't windy.
That's a better one than I had last time. Oh, gnarly one. That's a better one than last one. Yeah, it's a better one than last one. It's 27, 28. Oh, look at that spider that just come out of the wood. Look at him. Oh, he's climbing up. He's coming to get me. Well, there you go. The boomerang mirror, 19.4. With less than an hour to go, it's still all to play for. That one does ease the pressure a little bit. We're going to go for one more bite, but the lads are working hard next to us to ensure that we do the challenge, the forfeit, and they don't. We get this one back now, lovely afternoon sun, and get that all important rod back on the same spot. Whoa.
Keep running until
Pull off.
Well done, lads.
Well done, Keith.
Well, with 8 minutes left, I reckon that's the final fish of this match. 19 pound on the nose, and I think that's certainly give the win to myself and Dan. So I'm an happy man because I will not be eating nothing dodgy tonight. What are we saying then, mate?
Well, I think we dodged the first bullet. It was not a bad match, the heat of the day. I think there was 5. We had 5, the boys had 1. And
Average size about 18, 19 pound, wasn't it?
yeah, good average size. And tomorrow, I think the boys might do a different tactic after watching today. I know Ty and Stu have been up here. They're talking about the method. I think Luke's talking about the method feeder as well. So we're just going to keep our eyes on that as well in case
See how they do tomorrow.
in case that does dominate. But
I think it's been productive for us, hasn't it? We've done what we've got to do. We ain't got to eat none of that naughty stuff tonight.
we dodged the first bullet, and one of us actually gets to pull out their forfeit.
Yeah.
I'll let you do that because you had most fish.
Go on,
So I'll
mate.
let you do that.
I'll do that happily.
Let's go pull these rods in, and then we're all going to gather up at the hut.
Have a freshen up, I think, innit? Do the draw for that. Watch them, give them to a bucket each.
A little squirm. Let's go.
You're going to need a bucket, mate.
He's not happy.
You know, Mick? Hey?
It's gone red already, eh? I'm chilling it. Oh, they're resorting to throwing. They're resorting to throwing boilies.
Yeah, let's get these rods in. Get up there. Watch these boys do this
forfeit
challenge.
started.
Yeah, never mind.
I love that. That's confidence for you.
One of them things, unfortunately.
That's confidence for you.
So,
I like that. Sorry, mate.
Watch
You're
this space for the delicious dinner that's coming tonight.
right. Love it.
Right, after today's first challenge, myself and Dan won it convincingly. What was it, about £100? And against their £19. So, unfortunately, lads, you've got tonight's challenge. What we got?
Cheers, Keith.
What we got
Thanks,
on the
mate.
menu then?
Thanks,
Well,
mate.
that's up to you, mate.
We've got duck eggs.
What is this called?
We've got this devil's chip, and we've got that toenail
Biltong.
chili.
Chili biltong.
Them
Chili
eggs are
biltong.
about 4 or 5 years old, I believe.
Yeah,
They are,
it's
mate.
all right.
And then we've got this
Devil's chip.
chip challenge. Right, I'm going to give this bucket a good shake. Boys. Fermented duck egg on its own.
Lane missed it.
Right, we've got this, lads.
To be fair, right, to be fair, yeah, to be fair, you know. Who said that?
Listen, one each. Is that a whole egg each?
One whole egg. No way.
No,
That's a whole egg.
Not a bite.
No?
it's not going to be
One
enough.
egg
It's not going to be
each.
enough for the other challenges.
One
then. It's
egg.
one each.
No, that's out the challenge then.
Is it?
We need a pair of scissors to open the vacuum. You can see they're vacuum sealed. They've
All
been
vacuum.
Not been tampered with.
Do you trust Dan Hawks? Because I don't.
Sheldon. It's a Sheldon.
Give it a little tap. Go on, Lane. Go on, Lane. Go on, Lane. Lane has done this easy.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Yeah, keep looking at that, look.
That's not.
Look at that, look. Winking at me, look. Oh.
I don't know, do you want to come and smell it?
Does it smell?
I don't want to split.
I'm not getting anywhere near the smell of it, I can assure you. Oh my God.
To the camera, show the boys.
Oh my God.
Mick, not yet.
He's in! He's gone!
Show the boys.
Oh my God.
Mick, not yet.
He's in! He's gone!
Oh my God.
Mick, not yet.
He's in! He's gone!
I can smell that.
Mick's done it.
Go on, Mick. Yes, Mick.
Come on! Go on! Oh.
Do it, son. Go on. Come on. Get it down, yeah.
You got this, lad. Come on. Come on.
Like, you're not supposed to try and enjoy it. You're supposed to swallow it.
I can't. Come back up. Whoa. Come on, just swallow it. Mate, get it down, you bum.
I don't even know you, I hate a lot of you.
Come on. We got this. We got this.
Yeah.
Come on, you're taking time.
Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah.
Well, up.
Cheers, mate.
I think they made a mill of it. I think if that was me, I'd have took my time, knife and fork, perhaps a little drop of red on the side, but I'd made a night of that. I think they just overreact on everything they do.
Well, I've got to say, both lads coped with that much better than I could. They absolutely smashed it. Credit to them both, but that has upped the stakes even higher now for the final. Because we know there's going to be a challenge after the final for all 6 losers, but that will mean 10 minutes before, if myself and Keith do not win the final, we've got a challenge right before the main challenge. That's 2 forfeits back to back. I do not want that at all. The lads are laughing, they're all giggling. The banter is so good on this trip, it's fantastic. But those 2 absolutely nailed it. Fair play to them both. Honestly, credit to them both.
You are my lifeline, the reason I breathe, my love. You give me clear skies, we're raising the clouds above. Every song is mine to sing. With you, I can do anything.
Well, good morning. There seems to be a persistent pattern occurring. The same rod doing bites. This £32 common, fall into the chorizo and garlic combination. It's got a funky tail, this one. But I'm going to get this one back as the sun's coming up just to my right. And we've got a bigger one down there. Let's get that one out and show you that as well. Well, that there is the biggest of this morning's brace. 38.4, muscle packed mirror, real hard fighting machine this one, and a stunning fish. The tactics are working, the bait application is slowly coming together. It is very, very cold at night, and it was very quiet on the lake last night, so I'm very pleased with these 2.
Day 2 now of the competitions. We've got Stuart and Ty versus Luke and Barry. So let's see who's going to be the overall winner today And who's going to be the loser and gets to eat a load of nasty stuff?
Not that one. Told you to pick that f***ing one.
After winning the draw, Luca and Barry take the right hand side, leaving Stuart and Tyler with the left hand side. With the lads all hyped up and ready to go, it's time to see who's going to be the successor and who's going to be sitting down at the table and eating something very, very nasty before dinner.
I'm hoping that what the footballers do when they cut their socks, that this is going to be lucky for me. So I've decided to, well, I started off cutting them, then I realised in actual fact, these are the only pair of these leggings that I've got, and I've got 3 more days, so that was really good. But I'm going to start off short, I'm going to feed, I'm going to go long every 30 minutes, bit longer, bit longer, bit longer, and then I can always come back on that feed.
So yesterday the lads got off to a really quick start. There was quick bites. We were down here very briefly for the start of the match and then left them to it. But what I sort of clocked from that was the fish were hungry. So I sort of have come in with the idea of attacking it basically and trying to get off to a quick start and see if we can make something up nice and early. We're fishing the method, and the beauty with that is you'll get indications if the fish are on it. And I've had no indications off the first bite. I mean, I only left it out there about 5 minutes and rechucked. No indications again. Unfortunately, I can't quite reach with the catapult where I'm fishing because sound is a big factor in this kind of fishing if the fish are hungry. But I think it's a different day, to be honest. I don't think the fish are quite as up for it as they were yesterday. So my first 10 minutes has told me to probably slow down a little bit and see what happens.
Not a lot at the minute. We're not really seeing much at the moment, but listen, it's well early, so we'll get on them, mate. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I feel happy with it. I can go a little bit further if I need to. So, yeah, I've got plenty of options there, so I'm happy.
Give that probably another 15. Don't want to be too quick. All right, the fish are there.
Oh, that's not good. You're in that boat. I knocked me partner.
So my partner's left me. Don't know where he's gone. I do need him. Be nice to see him in a minute. But no one can see him. I think he's got lost.
You've never seen that like that, mate?
Yeah, your arms all cut up, look.
Mate, honestly, I've never seen that like that in my life.
Look.
How long does that take me? Don't even go there. Don't even go there, mate. I went in the tree, rode out there, boat, so I thought, it's because of my knee. So I jumped over the road, look, jumped the road, just took me 35 minutes to get back, going around that way through the swamp. You've never seen that like you, mate?
Let's come back across the boat.
Well, because I thought it was only there, I thought I'd come there, and then I'm thinking, I just kept going for about a mile.
I can't possibly disclose what's in this bucket. Now, all we've got in here, it's literally just the Elevate ground bait, chorizo liquid. I put a little bit of rock salt in there, but not a lot because obviously it can dry the mix out. But this time of year, I struggle not to put a little bit of Himalayan in things. Tooty pillow. Again, I'm not too bothered. It's about that really that's going to attract the fish and attract a bite. And that's what's going out there, just regularly chucking it out, and that will eventually leave a nice carpet of feed out there, so you can't really overdo it. Do you know what I mean? It will just hopefully get the fish scrubbing about and nick us a bite. That's exactly where I want it.
So we are probably around hour and a half, hour and 40 into the match now. Nothing to show for all 4 anglers, both teams, but not giving up there. You know what carp fishing's like. Anything can just change, and then we can nick a few bites. So at the moment, I'm just down to my left-hand side, seeing a few fizzing up. I'll leave it there another 10 minutes, see how that goes. If not, I'm going to go back into sort of further out to my left hand side. It's sort of like a passing through into the other side of the lake where none of us are fishing. So either way, they're either coming in or coming out. Hopefully I can trap them up there.
Honestly, it's 50-50. The thing is, if you pull off the bait, that could be a mistake, or they might not get on the bait, and you might be better off switching.
Look, there's something happens. I'm sure I'm seeing bubbles.
Right, so what I'm trying to do is, you see the 4th branch up? Well, I'm actually trying to hit the 8th. I've hit the 2nd, I've hit the 3rd branch. I've rowed across there. I've got stuck in a swamp for 35 minutes, made my way back, had to set up again, then went straight back in again. That's what I'm trying to do. So on a serious note, watching what was happening yesterday, I genuinely believed that we'd come down here today, and I think Luke next door to me thought the same. We'd come down and we would get on the method feeder and we'd have it off. But this temperature has changed. It's incredible. In actual fact, I'm tempted to put a zig out in a minute. Give that a go, because there doesn't seem to be any indication on anything. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I think yesterday, I think there was 7 fish caught. I think today it could all be in the balance with 1 fish. Keep you posted.
Sorry, Zoe, I'm just about to. Well, I can't even talk. Zoe, can he call you back? This is the difference between us eating a hot chili chip or not. Watch out, mate. Sorry, mate. Go on. Love you. How do you feel? How do you feel? Carp? There's a carp. Come on, mate. Come on. Don't listen. He's Get that net ready. Yep. So I'm not about with him. Yeah. Get up! Come on, right, pop that hook up, get it out. It's emotional, very emotional. Huh? I feel like I want to cry.
Carp, fuck it, it's a carp.
It's about £3. Could this be the winner? This is the only fish that separates the 2 teams, and it was £6 and 14 ounces. We've never been happier to see a 6-pounder. Luke done the business. Luke done the business. He's trying to get another rod back out. We've got half hour to go, so still to play for. But yeah, this one could be stopping me from eating a red hot chili chip or a rotten egg. Get in.
8 minutes to go, mate.
No good. Still 8 minutes, so you never know. They had a bite.
Go out over there.
All it takes is a little 10-pounder and we're back up there, but it's not been looking that great today. But yeah, I'd say 10 minutes. See what happens, innit?
It's not good. This is not good. Oh dear, that's painful. Yeah, well done.
Yeah, well done, lad. Well done.
The end of the match, though.
Yeah. I feel like it's the end of my life.
What you hoping you get later? Well done, lad.
Hoping I get a good buyer to buy my whole setup. And I'm not really too bothered, it is what it is, isn't it? I'm hoping I wouldn't mind the old that chili thing, the meat thing, whatever you want to call it, as people are calling it, the scab. That'll do. But yeah, we'll see.
So to be honest with you, it fished entirely different to how we thought, and by about halfway through the match we both said, didn't we, one bite probably will win it. Just to recap what we did, we started on the method feeder thinking that they're hungry fish, looking at how it went yesterday, and you know it's a really good tactic to nick a few. By halfway through I thought it ain't the one, but the beauty of that was we had some bait out there via the method, so as long as I was hitting that same spot, it gave me a chance on a single hook bait. Lost one, went in the tree, got a rig back out after I got all the commotion with the boat, and just said to you, didn't I, you know, I've just got to sit now and not make any more commotion and just pray for a bite. And I think 20 minutes before the final hooter, we nicked a little 3-pounder to win it. But
unreal. I've done nothing at all, and I've still won. Brilliant.
Right, so day 2 of the competition is now complete, and the winners have the luxury of giving the losers their forfeit. So here we go. I'll try and be good to you.
Oh, I really love it. Let's go.
Please.
Here you go, boys.
Thank you.
Is it one each? Or?
No, just the one.
Bit eager.
Just the one. And we are gonna eat
chip.
We are actually gonna eat the the world's hottest chip. That's don't they?
Yes! Luke, I love you right now.
Don't they? Hold on, shall I get my chili badge on?
Do you want a fresh beer or water?
No, I've got enough.
I'll have a Pepsi. Oh, that is bad.
Is it
Dan, pull that apart so I'll get my badge on like Ty. Should we just get the chips out and get ready? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, it looks gnarly. That does look gnarly.
Does, yeah.
Are we just going... Thank
That's
you,
a tomato. I've got chili on mine.
No, actually, that's a chili.
Oh, yeah. That's a pepper.
Are we just going to do it? We'll do it.
What, should we count?
Yeah, ching ching. We'll
Ching,
do it
ching.
after 3.
After
Right.
3?
No, at 3.
At
So
3.
it'd be like 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, ching, go. Right. That review is talking. Is
that hot?
Yeah, f***ing is hot.
Too hot.
Take a word and smashed it.
I'm trying to get the most out of mine.
What are you saying, Todd?
Oh, no.
Quite hot, boys.
Well, look, quite on the top of my tongue.
Well done, lads.
Oh, no, that was really bad. What?
What?
How's your lips?
My lips is my tongue, I'll be honest with you.
Don't touch your eyes, mate.
No, I won't. All for a £6-pounder. Set of 3 rods of meals there for sale if anyone wants any. Boys, that's hot.
Oh,
I'm going to try not to show it's hot, but that is
oh, that's really kicked in.
beep hot.
Fucking hell, man.
That is hot. Got any milk or something? Seriously?
Milk?
Yeah, I'm not joking
Oh,
either.
really?
Like, you're standing there filming me. I suggest one of you get some milk because it will turn into fight night pretty quick.
Take your glasses off, so I want to see if they're as red as you shake.
Yeah, they probably are, look.
Oh, boy.
Sweating!
I thought my nose started bleeding then. Oh, no, that is right. That is not right.
Even me spit's black.
Oh, that is right.
Jesus Christ. Spare milk? He wants to hurry up.
Look at my eyes. That ain't right.
He's crying.
Yeah, that ain't
Yeah, I
right.
probably am.
That ain't right. That's really hurting. Oh, that ain't right. Fucking my glasses are steaming up. Look.
Is it actually hot dog?
No, it's bad.
Is it actually hot?
Yeah,
No.
that's bad.
No, have one.
Bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't drink milk with it, Sammy.
Is my nose bleeding?
That's fine. No, I'll be all right. But my stomach feels on fire.
On a serious note, I feel like my tongue's swelling up. I've got to get some ice.
That's pathetic, that is. I'm shaking everything, right?
Is my tongue swollen?
Purple.
It's not swollen.
Cold sweats.
Oh. That ain't right. That ain't right.
I think it's safe to say all the lads that have lost have absolutely bossed these challenges. I wouldn't want to do what Stuart and Tyler have just done. Stu's in the shower. He's going to try and cool himself off of a cold shower. Tyler's over there in bits. And all it means is tomorrow that's going to be myself and Keith going up against Luke and Barry in the final. And whoever loses that one, it's actually going to be worse. There's going to be back-to-back forfeits. So me and my old mate over there, Mr. Pickett, have got to pull this out of the bag. Different weather conditions tomorrow, so it'll certainly be a different match. But the lads so far have done these challenges, have absolutely pissed it. They've absolutely flown through it.
I couldn't have done that. That's unreal.
That was my top one that I didn't want, was that hot
I didn't
chip.
want that at all. The rest of it, I feel all right with, but that, no chance.
That was the hottest thing I've ever put in my mouth. And still now, it feels like I got something wrong with the appendix. That's how bad it is. My belly is sore, but mouth's getting better. Listen, it's part of the challenge, innit? It's part of the game. But well done to the boys that won, and I look forward to the final tomorrow.
So, yeah, we pulled the world's hottest tortilla chip, and if I'm honest with you, I found it really, really easy. It was really, really bad, and I wouldn't recommend it to if you're pregnant, if you've got a heart condition, if you're an animal. I just wouldn't recommend it because I'm still hurting, and I'm not looking forward to the morning.
Who's going to win tomorrow?
Who's going to win tomorrow? So, first semi-final with Dan and Keith. When they won, I think it felt like a complete different lake, even though it was the same lake and we was fishing almost the same spots. So, tricky one. Even though Dan and Keith had 6 fish and Luke had a 6-pound pasty, I think it depends. I think they're all good enough to win it.
Who's going to win? For me, I think it's got to be. It's going to be close. It is going to be very close, I think. But I think Dan and Keith might have it. I really do. But today, seeing them eat that crisp,
we've got it. Son.
I couldn't have done that. That would have done me. I'd have had a heart attack.
I think it's going to be close, but I think Dan and Keith, because they've obviously got a little bit of a tactic, how they won their match against Mick and I think they would edge it. I think it's going to be close, but my money is on Dan and Keith.
Right, are you fancying your chances?
First never follows, mate. What else can I say? We're just going to go out there and do what we normally do.
We ain't changing nothing. We'd even have the side that everyone's not won on so far, everyone moaning about.
We know our angling ability and we'll just go and fish and catch them carp. Simple as that. Because I tell you what, I ain't eating them challenges, mate. And I'm going to bet my life on it. I'm not eating those challenges.
You waving traffic?
We're just on our little bench enjoying life.
One of those cameramen's been giving out mine and Keith's secrets to everyone. Oh, that could be a bite. I want to win this match more than any other thing I've been involved in.
Yeah. I'm not.
You are not. And what a fish he is.
That's a good one. Belter in there. We got a belter.
Go. Mate, that's gone.
Yes. I can't wait to watch what is about to unravel.